What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? This your boy EA, aka the Black Rooster. Wolfpack PPA. Shout out to all my poker players. We're in the building. We're playing a little hand here. We're in late position in the hijack. It was raised from the cutoff. We are actually 4-2 a 10 high flush. They did not see bet. We checked because we're having animation issues or lag going on. I don't know what the hell that's all about. Might have been overheating early. I don't know. Here we want to try to bet half the pot. I have my stack in numerical count instead of big blinds. That did not help us. There's no room for bluffing here, but if you do bluff, bluff thin. Like every time. Never fails. It's freaking brutal. But it is what it is. I'd rather bluff early and lose a hand than late in the tournament when you're losing tons and tons and tons of chips. Maybe this will give me a table image of being very loose, aggressive, and that I'll make a move on you, and later on I'll just be value betting them, taking them to value town. As you can see, got part of the rooster going. The sideburns I messed up. They were too thin, so I just took them off. But we're back. This is not Whataburger in this cup. It's actually a little smoothie. I don't know. I just felt like making one. I have this blender I bought many moons ago. And I haven't used it that often. You know, and I used to buy the spinach and get the fruit and celery and different stuff. And I'd make something and drink it. And, you know, it's healthier. I'm definitely not eating all these fruits. I like spinach, but I'm not eating it all the time. And I get the frozen packages of the like frozen triple berry mix, and there's like a yellow pack that's got peaches, mango, pineapple, and I think coconut, like big pieces of white coconut. I'll get that, put it in there, blend it up, and 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. Chia seeds are supposed to be good for you and suppress hunger, so you don't just snack and eat horribly throughout the day. So you can actually put those on your food. They're tasteless. So we are playing the $11 $50,000 guarantee tournament. Buy-in is $11. There's 50,000 guaranteed to the prize pool. We're gonna do our standard 1,050 maybe. Yeah. Really trying to just play some hands, see some situations like this one. So 10 jack suited, not the top end of my range for calling a 3-bet, but multi-way suited. 10 jack suited has the most outs in Texas Hold'em poker. As you can see, we need a 9 or a king. So we have 8 outs here. We'll just check call whatever he does. We can also hit a backdoor draw to the flush, which would give us more outs to the river. He's down betting, and that's really stupid, because now you're paying me to play. Alrighty, not there yet. Still have 8 outs. One of our outs will complete a backdoor flips, but we're not putting them on hearts, so we won't even worry about that. We just still have 8 outs. So a 9 or, well, now we have nothing. We're like Whitney Houston. I have nothing. Can't win. He checked so much, I felt like I could have bet and won the board, but this guy was in the way. So a good fold. And now we're in the big blind with pocket 7s. So we'll figure it out. There's another tournament, starts at 11. $22 buy-in, $75,000 guarantee. So I'll be in both of these today. I'm going to play this first buy-in on this one very aggressive. If I have a hand worth playing, I'm calling the 3 bets. You know, maybe later in the stages of the tournament, I don't call the 3 bets, because 3 betting this early in the tournament, look, this guy just doubled the blinds, and he just 3.5 or 3.25 that, you know, so it's not a huge amount of chips, and I do actually have a decent hand. So we'll probably call some 3 bets light early in this tournament. Okay, now if our 3 better has a queen, we're probably dead. I don't put him on a 10. We have blocker, no blockers. We'll just check call. He may have a queen, so we'll just see what he does. That's weird. So a lot of people don't realize this, but in online poker, when people bet half the pot, a lot of times they are bluffing. We're gonna find out. Yep. So when people bet half the pot, they are bluffing. Don't ask how I know. I've been playing a long time, and I try the half pot, and someone would raise me, and that's how I figured it out. Really, I would try to bet half pot when I want to bluff, and I'd get raised, and I was like, wow, it's freaking insane. So it's almost like one of them things where it's like he 3-bet, and then he was like, I just want to bet half pot and have him go away. Because he doesn't have a queen, he has an underpair just like I do. He may even had a bigger underpair. He may have had pocket 9s. So that's pretty awesome. Starting stack was 30,000. This started at 9:30. We just got on here. We were messing with this, making this smoothie. A little bit tired, you know. Took like a hour and a half nap after being out all night. You know, trying to turn these 2s and fews into a whole lot. But that's just the key of it. Just want to thank everybody that tuned in last week. You know, thank the new subscribers that subscribed. I appreciate it. And we're live. I didn't send the text out today. Maybe if I'm in the money or final table, I'll send a mass text out through the phone. I understand people have lives and they don't have time to sit here and watch me talk smack all day while playing poker. Okay, right here we have pocket queens, and we are late position in the cutoff. We have a limper, we have a razor, so we need to 3x this +1, so that would be 21, 22-ish. Plus, we'll just say 28, 3/4, whatever. We'll call it that. 2,800. That's why I like it in big blinds, because I can just be like, oh, this many big blinds. They all fold. We took it down though. Very connected board. If someone would have hit, I'd have been upset. So now we're in the hijack. We'll do our standard 3x raise because it's early in the tournament. 2.5 would be for later in the tournament when more people, well, when we have less chips as far as big blind ratio. Right now, everybody's stacked pretty good. And I hate when I start this one late because it starts at 9:30 and we are basically 1 minute away from a 5-minute break. But it's cool. But I'll shut the screen off and mute the mic like I always do. Man, I should have called there, but I was like, it's one hand away from the break. I have a flush draw right now, 4 to it. And he had aces and no diamond. I would have won on the river. Okay. We're on break. So take 5. Do what you got to do. We're going to run around here and probably season some chicken breasts. I bought some chicken breasts. I'm going to just season them and put them back in the fridge. We'll see y'all later. pretty close. 15 seconds to spare. Yeah, so we got the rest of our pitcher of our smoothie. Season 4 big old thick chicken breast. And then put them right back in the fridge. And sometimes if I buy cuts like that, like chicken breast or boneless, skinless chicken thighs, I'll season them. And instead of cooking them on my grill, I'll cook them in the air fryer. Just quicker, and right here in the house. And don't need to do a whole lot, you know. Non-playable hand, 4-8 off suit, you know. What we got here? Got an alert down here. Dropped frames. Wonder why. I did go back and listen to myself last week. And, you know, hear myself talk about the hands and different plays. It's kind of like studying yourself. Drop frames detected. 30% over last 2 minutes, a few seconds ago.